PEARadise. And if you like our videos, please subscribe and give us a thumbs up. The Learning PEARadise is the place to be. Play, explore, use art, and read. Come along with us on our learning journey. Play, explore, use art, and read. New videos each and every week. Play, explore, use art, and read. E is for explore. Hey guys, today's video is all about graduation. So get your cap and gown because you deserve a celebration.
Hey guys, Learning PEARadise.
Yes, we live and learn while playing, exploring, using art, and reading. And right now it's time for
Explore. So every day we see college graduations and can see them online, and we can see them near colleges and universities, and we wanted to know more about college. So we invited someone who just graduated from college. This is Hannah, and she's going to tell us, and she's going to answer our questions about college because we don't know a lot about it. So she graduated last week from the Washington State University in Spokane, Washington. And all right, I'm trying to say it. Okay, she got a Bachelor in Science Nursing, and her honor was magna cum laude.
Yeah.
Okay, so what does that mean? Because I have no idea what it means.
Magna cum laude means that you had a GPA of 3.7. So between 3.7 and 3.9. If you go up, there's summa cum laude, and that means you had a GPA of 3.9 or above. And then 3.7 to 3.5, I think, is just cum laude.
Okay. So how does it feel?
It doesn't feel real yet. It's kind of crazy. For the last 4 years, I've just been like doing homework and having assignments to turn in. And so knowing that I'm done, like there's nothing else to turn in, I'm like, it's not real. Like somebody's going to ask me for something next week, or I'm going to have to turn something in. But it's been really nice to not have to get up and go to school every day.
I didn't know you had homework. I thought you just stayed in the class and you did a bunch of tests. That was what I imagined.
No, definitely still have homework. You still have papers and books to read and tests and quizzes on top of that. And then nursing school is a little different because we have what's called clinicals. Clinicals are where what we learn about nursing in class, we go into a hospital or into a clinic, and then we apply what we've learned in person. So that's kind of like a little added, it's almost like a lab basically, but it's added on to like all the homework and the classes.
Okay, so you're talking about labs and classes. So what or who inspired you to graduate in that?
I don't really think anybody inspired me. I originally thought I was going to be a journalist. So I thought I was going to do more work with like the news. And then I was having like a little quarter life crisis my junior year of high school. And I was like, the news is sad and I don't want to report on sad stuff every day. And my mom just kind of looked at me and she was like, Hannah, you're going to be a nurse. And I was just like, okay, sounds cool. So then after that, I went and I did Google, I researched, and I kind of found out what nursing was about. And I just kind of realized it sounded like something I'd be interested in because you get to take care of people. I love taking care of people. But then there's also a lot of science and research and challenging works because I get bored easy. So it's just kind of the perfect combination.
So we nurses deal with a lot of stuff. And our dad is a nurse too. And we know that some nurses deal with the pandemic. So how did your college keep you safe while in the pandemic?
Yeah, so right when we got into nursing school, we could not go to campus. Everything was online. We were advised to not carpool with other people. They were really strict on stay in your own space. They had COVID testing on site at the school that we could come to because we had to do that before we could go to clinicals. And then we would only meet with our clinical group once a week. Normally, a lot of groups would meet for the clinical and then they would stay together afterwards to debrief what happened, but we didn't do that. We debriefed the next day over Zoom just so we wouldn't have a lot of close contact with one another. And we were always wearing masks no matter where we went. If it was like at a clinical site, if it was on campus for something, we were just always wearing masks.
What class did you enjoy the most? I enjoyed math class. What's your favorite?
My favorite class would have to be pediatrics. So it's basically where I learned how to take care of children. And I learned about the lifespan and the development of children and how you can center nursing care specifically to children, because children and adults are not the same. There are a lot of things called vital signs, which will give you basically how a person is functioning normally, like how fast are they breathing, how fast is their heart, and the vital signs for children and the vital signs for adults are different. And different numbers for each age group just correlate with different things. So I just thought that was really cool to learn about. I really like kids.
So when you have tests, there are some tests, like I know that sometimes I can get a good grade. I can get in the middle where I miss one question, or I could accidentally fail 2 whole questions out of a 4-point grade. So was there anything that didn't go well and you wish you could do again?
Probably wish I would have just studied more for certain tests. I think one thing they don't tell you about college is like finding a study method is really hard. And sometimes it'll take people all 4 years to find a study method. I was one of the few people that didn't have a specific study method. So I felt like every time I was studying for a test, I was like going about it a different way. So I guess finding a study method, if I could do that over again, I would.
Okay. So every person has their own experience. So what was the best experience in your college, or something that was very exciting for you?
I think my freshman and sophomore year before the pandemic, like WSU is a college town. So it's very much centered toward the college and towards the students. So I liked being able to like walk to the gym or walk to the dining hall with friends, or just being able to walk everywhere. Versus like when I moved for nursing school, I had to drive everywhere pretty much. So it was just nice being able to like walk around and like walk with friends to class and whatnot.
Okay.
What clubs did you join while in college?
I didn't really join a club, but I did join a sorority. I'm a part of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. So I joined that illustrious sorority, Spring 20. So I've been the chapter vice president for the last year. And we had a national conference this past year in which I got to go as the voting delegate. And we have a regional conference coming up next month that I'm supposed to attend as well.
Did you share a room with others, or did you not?
Freshman year, I did. And then sophomore year, I had an apartment. And so I lived with a roommate. It was just the 2 of us. And then when I moved for nursing school, the last 2 years, I've lived alone.
So we're children, and what message would you tell us before we went to college?
Don't be afraid to try new things. College is essentially a melting pot for different perspectives and different areas of interest. And I think I've discovered more about myself and the things I actually like in college than I did in high school or middle school. But there are like always opportunities. There are clubs to join. There are like events that are held. That's probably something I would do over again too. I would probably like have gone to more club meetings or like just gone to more events. So yeah, don't be afraid to try new things.
What should children do to be prepared for college?
Stay in school. Because you have to have grades to get into college. But I would say I would like take your studies seriously. Like some people will say, oh, like what you do in elementary school and what you do in middle school doesn't matter. All that matters is like high school. But I think if you're going to go to college, you should care about your education way earlier than high school, because it all matters. Like you, even in younger grades, you just learn what you have an interest in. And then going to college, you can like find more detailed pathways of what you're already interested in.
Okay. And what's next for you?
Well, I just graduated, so I'm actually about to move back home with my parents in Hawaii, and I plan on living there for about a year and working as a nurse.
What do you think will be the best part for nursing? I mean, you can't see the future, but what do you think will be the best part?
I think for me personally, seeing more men and women of color into the nursing field. There are not a lot of Black nurses. I believe we make up like about 3%. And so I think it's really important for people to see me and I tell them like, yeah, I just graduated nursing school, and especially children being like, oh, okay, like if she did it, I can do it too, because like no field should be dominated by a specific race or ethnicity. I just think people who are interested should be able to apply.
Nurses do different types of things. My dad used to go on a ship, and then he worked with patients, and now he works with paperwork. So which one are you going to do? You're going to work with patients or?
Yeah, so starting out, I'm definitely going to work with patients. Yeah, I don't really know what the future holds, but I do want to work with people starting out.
Okay, that's good. We hope you guys enjoyed today learning about college. So, Lauren, do you have anything?
Well, I wanted to say thank you, Hannah, for interviewing with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And I wanted to say that if I didn't have this interview, I'd be clueless when I'm in high school trying to figure out which college to go to and what I should do. So thank you for helping me out.
And before you leave, would you mind singing your voice out?
Singing my voice out?
Yes, we want to hear. We know you have talent. You have a beautiful talent, and we want to hear your voice. At least sing a line or two.
Okay, so do you guys have a specific song?
No. Do a common song. Let's do Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. I don't know.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are, up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. And I'm kind of old, so I don't remember how the rest of it goes.
Then, thank you so much. I love your singing voice. That is a beautiful singing voice.
Hey.
We hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope everyone out there that's watching this video right now, this probably helped you out too. You'll learn some more new things. This was very exciting for everyone. This is a great experience. I really enjoyed it. I know everyone out there probably enjoys it. You most likely will enjoy it. And we'll see you next time on the Learning PEARadise. Bye!
Bye!
Hey guys, this is Taryn from the Learning PEARadise, and congratulations to those who have graduated from high school, college, or post-college. We want to say congratulations, keep learning, and learn in PEARadise, and we'll see you next time on the Learning PEARadise. Bye!
Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoy it. Remember to subscribe and follow us on Instagram and Facebook.